Have you heard any of the recent news that has happened with the purse bid between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about it, yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Like, he was supposed to get 2.1. His promotion won the bid. They offered him an extra 900,000 more. Gets 3 million, something he's never made in his career, and yet he backs out of a fight.
Listen, man. Like I can say this again, fighters and pugilists, they know when they're at their pinnacle. They know when they get ready to step into a challenge that might not be something that they can cover. You know what I mean? So I think to make a clean, good, crispy escape, it's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I think Keyshawn Davis walks away, but I don't think that we heard the end of Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is a phenomenal fighter. He's a great fighter. I mean, but you know, my thoughts always was Devin was too big for him anyway. He was a way bigger fighter with way much more experience. And, you know, I just think that it would have been a bad night for him anyway, you know what I'm saying? But I think, you know, with him, you know, taking the road that he took and, you know, trying to come back and do something different, I think it'd be great.
You know how boxing fans are. Boxing fans will use the word duck and everything like that.
Nah,
do you think what he did was a duck move?
Fighters don't duck fighters, man. Fighters don't duck fighters. I think negotiation purposes, you know, probably didn't fit up to his standard. And I think that the timing of the fight of when it was happening, I don't think it sat or felt good to Keyshawn Davis. You know, Devin is a phenomenal monster in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? He has done everything that everybody said that he could not do.
Do you think it opens up with Keyshawn stepping away? It will open up a Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight? And would you like to see that fight?
Possibility. I think that's the greatest fight that never happens.
Really?
In my book.
Do you think we'll ever see that fight?
I don't think so.
You don't think we'll see Devin and Shakur? Why not?
It's just it's two great pugilists, two great guys that especially right now. I don't think right now we're gonna see it. Maybe on down the line later on, yeah, we'll see. But right now, nah, I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Damn! Don't nobody wanna fight me? Debo, Lewis Crocker, down Lamar Rhodes. Damn!
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB, back to get boxing is just do. And man, I just wanted to get my quick thoughts on the clip that I just played for y'all from Zab Judah, the godfather of Devin the Dream Haney. And I think he said some really short, sweet, but very true statements in this little interview that he did. Shout out to the homie YSM. Y'all go check out the channel for the full interview. But he said some things that I've been saying for a while. He said some things that people choose to ignore. They don't want to be honest with themselves. And that was the fact that, you know, fighters don't duck fighters. You heard what he said. You know, he broke down, you know, very short but sweet to the point, direct, straight to the point. Fighters don't duck fighters. He felt like it was something that was in negotiations that just basically didn't work out in Keyshawn's favor, and, you know, he just didn't take the fight. And he went on to say some other things that was very interesting as well. Another topic, hot topic, and he exposed a harsh reality or an ugly truth, however you want to look at it. He exposed the real truth about a Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney fight. You know, his initial thoughts when asked about it is it's the greatest fight that never happened. And I'm starting to believe that as well. And the number one reason for it is because of what Wally Moses said a while back. Them being 2 weight classes away, always agreeing to stay 2 weight classes away. I'm going to play the clip for y'all. I'm going to find the clip and try to play it for y'all. But he said he going to always stay 2 weight classes away. And you seen it kind of without the T.O. fight. He was pretty much 2 weight classes away, calling Shakur Stevenson out. That's one of the number one reasons why I think the fight won't happen, because of the weight differential, right? And, you know, Zab went on to say that maybe later on down the line it'll happen. And, you know, I could understand that way of thinking, but only if you don't think Devin Haney is going to go above 147. And I for one, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I don't know if we're going to see him at 54. I know he can do it. I know his dad talked about it, but that's a dangerous division. And, you know, I just don't know if he's going to go all the way up there. Look like he's getting really comfortable and acclimated to 147. Just don't know when we could expect him up at 54. But if that is the case, then that lessens the chance and the chances of him and Shakur Stevenson ever fighting, because it's going to always be a weight gap and a weight differential. And people going to ignore it because they want to see the fight, and they're going to ask one guy or the other to either come up, come down, and that's going to be the hold up. It's going to be the same situation all over again that it's always been. They're not the same size. Is Shakur too small for 147? Absolutely not. But he would be campaigning in his fifth weight class, and I just don't think that's something that he's going to do right now. And I think by the time he potentially gets there, Devin Haney had been done moved on, possibly to 154 pounds. And by that time, you're never going to see the fight. So if it doesn't happen sooner than later, I doubt. The longer it goes, the more I doubt that it'll ever happen. I think the best way to have made this fight, and this is just my honest opinion, was them meeting in the middle at 44. Both guys giving up a little bit to get a lot. I've said it time and time again, but for whatever reason, one reason or another, the real ones know why. It didn't come to fruition. I don't think it was no intent behind making 144 pounds again. Not because he's scared of ducking, because he's not willing to give up that advantage over a guy that's as skillful as Shakur Stevenson. Same way Shakur Stevenson doesn't want to give up the advantage, to Devin Haney. We're going all the way up to 147 pounds right now without acclimating. And his last 3 fights will be at 3 different weight classes. So shout out to Zab Judah for exposing a couple of ugly truths and harsh realities in this interview that he did with YSM. Shout out to the homie. He said it, man. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is the greatest fight that never happened. And he also went on to give his brief thoughts about Keyshawn Davis and the failed negotiations with, Devin Haney. And he said, look, fighters don't duck fighters. And that's just the real, man. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. The business of boxing, a.k.a. money, will ruin more fights than ducking, dodging, or being scared ever will. But that's my thoughts, man. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Y'all agree with Zab Judah about either his points? Do you see a Shakur and Devin Haney fight ever happening? And is Keyshawn just a flat-out duck? Or is it more to the story? And as always, man, get in the comment section. Let me know if I gave boxing a just do. So that's what I do over here, Just Do Boxing. Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.